We have only 80 summers, if we're lucky, to live life. And that's if we're lucky. And how are you living those 80 summers? Are you happy? Are you happy in everyday life? Are you content? Are you making the most of every moment, every experience? Are you fulfilled? Do you feel like you're walking in your purpose? And if not, why? Why are you letting those 80 summers pass you by? Why are you staying stuck in a routine or a habit that makes you feel uncomfortable in life, that makes you feel depleted or drained? Why are you putting your energy there and not pouring your energy into something that makes you feel alive? Because at the end of our life, one of the only things that people say when they're dying is that they wish they lived life more. And are you going to be that person who says that? Or are you going to start living in this moment and appreciating everything you have? Are you going to start creating this foundation of fulfillment, of happiness within every moment? Because it's not something that we have to chase. It's not a feeling of, once I accomplish this, I will be happy. Because we're always going to be chasing it, and it's always going to be out of reach if we have that mindset of, until the next thing I will be content and happy and fulfilled and on my purpose. But it's finding that fulfillment in the present moment. What right now makes you feel alive and happy and fulfilled? What action can you take in this present time within your life right now can you do to fulfill that desire within you? And it could be as simple as going outside, feeling the sun on your skin, going for a walk, creating something, doing art. It could be so many things that you could choose instead of choosing something as in sitting down and watching a movie. Like, that's all well and good, but if you're doing that all the time, what kind of life are you living? Are you gonna regret these things when you are in those final stages of life? Are you gonna regret not going out and seeing the world, experiencing the relationships, the connections that are waiting for you to step out into life? And there's a time for hibernation, and there's a time for going out and experiencing life, and it's honoring the cycle within your own journey, but not staying stuck in one cycle. Because we do have to rest, we do have to nourish ourselves in those ways of gentleness and feeling like we can switch off from the world and we can slow down. And maybe that is watching a movie, but we have to also know that there's a life waiting for you. And how are you going to experience it if you're stuck inside? How are you going to experience it if you're stuck in your bubble? If you're not going outside of your comfort zone? If you're not leaving your hometown? How are you going to experience everything that life has to offer? I think fulfillment of life can happen in the smallest of ways to the biggest of moments. And I heard something the other day about purpose. Richard Rudd, who is founder of Gene Keys, he said that we're always wondering if we are walking in our purpose, that we're seeking our purpose. But purpose comes within life in this present moment. It's feeling that purpose of, I'm alive right now and I'm doing everything that I need in this present moment. It's not something that we have to chase, it's something that we become, and it grows up between the cracks of our life and it blooms, and we walk in our purpose because we feel purposeful within everyday life. and we know that we're living a purposeful life. And by restricting ourselves because we're feeling uncomfortable within growth is gonna just lead us in the same routine of life that we don't get to step out and experience something different. And in those moments of growth, when we do something that is in our mind difficult, as in leaving your hometown, stepping out of your comfortability and going and exploring something different, whether it's a different hobby or a different area of the land, that we have this feeling of success, that we overcame that difficulty, that we overcame that once perceived hard aspect, that we kept ourselves in that box, then we feel fulfilled. And I wonder why we have kept ourselves so restricted. What conditioning we have received to not go out and explore life, and really questioning that within yourself. Why aren't you out there living a life of your dreams? What is holding you back from that? Because if it's a thought, we can change that. It's by becoming aware of that thought and rewiring it, because we all have those thoughts of limitations and disbelief in ourselves, and it's finding that power to go out and step past that, because there's a whole world waiting for you. And I know when I'm older, I don't want to be in my last stages of life thinking, oh, I wish I'd done this, I regret not doing this. I want to live with no regrets. I want to go out there and I want to see everything that life has for me, that life is, to experience all the highs, all the lows, because that's what being human is. We're here to experience it all. We have these emotions that come through us, and it's learning how to ride them, like riding a wave. We ride the emotions and we don't get taken under by them, because then we are in that state of suffering and attachment. So it's learning how to acknowledge these emotions and ride with them, because we're human. We have these emotions. It's life. So learning how to walk with these emotions and not allow them to limit you. And asking yourself what fulfillment looks like for you. Is it going and traveling? Is that what your heart desires, is calling for? Is it connecting with people? Is it creating things? And just taking small steps daily. You don't have to jump in straight away. It's a small step each day in that direction that makes you feel alive. Just 1% better every day. And then at the end of your life, you can see yourself grow. You can see how your life bloomed in ways you could have never imagined at the start. Fulfillment can be such a joyful journey if we embrace it, if we understand it, if we understand ourselves. And it can be scary. It definitely can be scary, because we step out of our uncomfortability. But A good way is to surround yourself with people who uplift you through that. Especially if you're stepping into something that is completely outside of the box. Having that support around you can make such a big difference. And if you don't have that support around you, know that there's a community out there that is so willing to support you, that is so open to loving you, to watching you grow. And sometimes we just have to step out of that comfort zone of meeting new people and going out and finding them. Because there's so many people in this world and they will love you. They will love your ideas, your beliefs, your creations that you are creating. So go out and find them. Do the things that are aligned with you and you will attract those people. It doesn't have to be forced. It can just flow. So step out of your comfort zone. Step into a life that you feel fulfilled. That you feel fulfilled in every moment. Create the life of your dreams now. Stop waiting for it. Because what if it never comes? What if it never happens? Will you regret it? Because I would. It's such a beautiful time to be alive in this world. There are so many opportunities available with so much support that is here. And with this awareness that we're all here, we're all learning, we're all growing together. So what a beautiful time to experience life. You are such a powerful, amazing, created being. You're here to create such a difference in the world. I believe in all that you do because everything that comes through you into life is for the highest good. It's for you to become more. So become more. Do the thing. Live the life. Stop waiting for the life. Be the life. To wrap this conversation up, we will take 3 breaths to really drop in and ground into this awareness of empowering fulfillment. Taking a breath in and out, knowing that exactly where you are is the perfect place to start the life of your dreams. That you just have to take one small step towards that dream and you can watch it bloom. Breathing in and out. Opening yourself up to new experiences, new connections, new directions. Go a different way to work. Go a different way to wherever you're going. You never know. You might meet some amazing people. You might see some miraculous things on that new journey. Step out of your comfort zone. Shake it up. Find this new passion, this new sense of adventure. Take a deep breath in and out. Really trusting yourself, knowing that you are here for a reason, and really trusting in the words that come through you, the thoughts, the beliefs, because it's all perfect. It's perfectly imperfect, because there's everything perfect in this life. If we look at nature, nature's so imperfectly perfect. And we are a reflection of nature. Nature's beautiful. You are so beautiful and so worthy of a life that you are so desiring. I can't wait to see all the things that you create, that you start living and being and sharing with the world, because go live that fulfilling life. Don't worry about the external noise of the world. Trust your instinct, trust your intuition, and go and be it. Thank you for being here and listening. I value your time and energy in this space. I'm so grateful to be here on this beautiful land and to be sharing these thoughts that come through. I appreciate you and I hope you have a beautiful week. Until next time, thank you.